I still do the little belly flop right about here. It's like, I'm terrified of heights. Oh, hello everybody. I'm Devin O'Day. It's Main Street Today time. It is our Waggin Tales Wednesday. And we're going to be focusing on a very wonderful organization in Mt Juliet, Tennessee. That is Lifehouse Refuge Rehabilitation and Rescue. You can donate Mt Juliet, Tennessee. You can foster. You can be a part of what they do. Right now, they need urgent help. And we're going to have a little bit more of that story coming up. We're going to talk about a chili cook-off coming up. Two benefits that are coming up in the city of Goodlettsville, the mother and son night of fun and the daddy-daughter dance. Two things that are taking place. Those stories are coming up. Yesterday, I talked about Shelly, who is in our office, who started off the year with she and her friend group. They are determined to do, I think this year they did I think she said 5Ks last year, and they want to do a 5K every month this year. And they started off on New Year's Day with a 5K. And I thought that was really cool. And so they've started off the year with one. We're going to have that story coming up next.
Mid-South Exteriors.
Leave the bugs outside and bring the sunshine in. We build custom sunrooms that match your house perfectly. We also do siding and trim, gutters and downspouts, and our Energy Star replacement windows can qualify you for $500 from the TVA. We don't support a big fancy showroom, so we can come to you, sell direct to you for less. For the lowest prices from a name you can trust, call us or visit us at
MidSouthExteriors.com.
All right, we're about to do this. New Year's Eve. First 5K of the year. Oh my God. We're on our last leg. Weren't expecting a hill for this 5K. But so far, yeah, we made it. It's been really good. Do that incline at the gym. Yes. We call it Planet Fatness. We're in the lovely Murfreesboro right now. Yay. All right. And we are done in 55 minutes and 43 seconds. Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yay! We survived. We did survive. Yes. I just am so proud of Shelly and what they have done. And she went keto a couple of years back and changed things and got off all of her medication for diabetes and all that stuff and just like changed her whole life around. And just to show you that it can be done. And I think that's a cool way to kind of motivate us going into the year. If you want to get into the year doing something very cool, and we love our Planet Fitness folks. Teddy Savage was on our show. He's the national spokesperson for Planet Fitness and is a dear friend. Had him on to talk about the new program they have until January 31st. You can join right now for 24 cents down with no commitment. No commitment. 24 cents. Just go try it out. It's January. It's a new thing at Planet Fitness. It's going on, and you can be part of that and walk every day. You can, and if you want to do something that is just a little bit less invasive on your body, maybe you've been told, okay, treadmill is not for you, but you want to try the new chair workouts. Well, Planet Fitness has a website, and it's for free. You can go and do a chair workout with Teddy himself. He has these great chair workouts that are fantastic. Or if you're in Hickman County, you can go to the Hickman Health Center and see what they're doing there. The UT Extension Service has some great free classes.
Chair yoga with seated stretching and lively social interaction. Flexibility and moods are boosted in this class at the Shady Grove Community Center in Duck River. Georgetta Street is one of the folks enjoying relaxing exercise in this beautiful building.
I'm getting older and I can't do all this aerobics and I need to stay healthy. So I said, well, let me try chair yoga. And I'd seen it on television one time. And so I said, well, let me just give it a try.
UT Extension agent Autumn Vespi leads the group. But this is not just an everyday workout, but part of an overall community effort with far-reaching goals. UT Extension and other organizations are teaming together in the Hickman Health Council, offering programming here at Shady Grove and all over the county.
And so the goal of this was to just improve the overall health of our community.
This effort is funded by a grant from the Tennessee Department of Health. The money is being used to upgrade community centers like this one, an old school building, and also to address mental health and substance abuse problems throughout the county. In fact, local leaders say mental health and substance abuse are the most worrisome issues facing this area, but they also see opportunity to find workable solutions with this health council.
Everything is connected back to mental health: exercise, healthy eating, just getting socialization. We can tie that back to mental health. So these community centers having events for each of their communities, just bringing people out to get them out of their house.
Habrina Taylor is with the Bernard Community Center in Centerville, where the council will be offering the convenience of virtual therapy.
It's providing a space for parents or children needing to speak to a counselor, maybe in Nashville, and can't get to Nashville. So we have a place, we have internet.
Chair yoga ends with a moment of restorative visual imagery, a chance to leave with a good feeling. The same notion might apply now for all of Hickman County, where improved health comes from new exercise options, refurbished community centers, and productive partnerships. This is Charles Denny reporting.
Thank you, Charles. The UT Extension Service has an office in every single county, and find out what they have to offer. There are all sorts of great programs that are free and just there for you to use, including some wonderful grants that we'll talk about later. Corinne is with us. Hi, Corinne. I bet it's freezing up there in Buffalo, New York. And Elizabeth going to yay, Shelly. And Shelly is doing great. And Shelly responds, I'm loving life and so thankful for all the changes. And an inspiration to all of us. And we love hearing stories of inspiration. So if you guys have a story that you'd like to share with us about how you've kind of changed things around and maybe it's a healthier life. If you were watching Mornings on Main Street this morning, Stephanie Miller shared a story from the Tennessee Department of Health about Diabetes Month, which was in November, but we're starting out the year. And diabetes is something that in not every case can you reverse it. But in every case, you can help your body work with it and deal with it in a better way. So it's fantastic what you can do with diet and exercise to help your body feel better. And it's not just about looking better, because that's not enough to get you going sometimes, but feeling better, that's what it's all about. Alicia is with us. Hi, Alicia. Good to see you. And Melissa Melissa, I know that you have fostered for Lifehouse, and they are a first-class organization. But Melissa has fostered for so many different organizations. She is an incredible foster. Here on Waggin Tales Wednesday, here are some of the animals right now. If you take a look at the Lifehouse page, if you take a look at their Facebook page, you will see tons of animals that need a foster. Now, what does a foster do? Foster says, I will temporarily house an animal. I will socialize them so they don't have to stay in a cage in some shelter somewhere. I will work with them and get them where they can deal in a house very well. Dogs that go into fostering find homes and do well in the homes that they go to. So if you would like to be a foster, Lifehouse Animal Shelter is amazing, and they need help right now so badly. Every one of our shelters is so stressed. So we want to encourage you, if you have some room in your heart, you do not have to, as a foster, take on the full medical or any of the things like that. They will help you. They just need a place to house this animal where they will be loved and taken care of. There's some things coming up. The chili cook-off is Saturday, this coming Saturday at 5 p.m. The Mike Sparks 13th annual chili cook-off. And thanks to my friend Marty Luffman for sharing this. There is this is a political event, Citizens to Elect Mike Sparks. That's why it was on my friend Marty Luffman's page. But I will say that the chili cook-off, if you just are like me and you're just looking for chili cook-offs to get some good chili, you can bring canned foods for the food bank and the local blessing box. They're going to use this as a fundraiser, not only for Mike Sparks' political campaign, but they want to do something really good to stop hunger in their area. If you'd like to participate, first place is $100, second place $50, and third place is $25. And you can go to Mike Sparks' page on Facebook and see how you can enter. I think that's pretty cool. We got all sorts of folks who are joining us and being part of it. Some people are joining us on Twitter right now. Oh, it's not Twitter anymore. It's X. So they own X. Well, if you are a farmer and you think, how am I going to ever afford some of the large equipment? There are grants in all the UT Extension Service offices that you can apply for now at the beginning of the year, so that when it comes time to plant and be part of it, well, you can get some money toward your farm. There are grants available for all sorts of things: home improvement, there are fencing grants, there are seed grants, there are all sorts of things, along with free classes. They have grants that are available for things that you might not even realize, and they have to use that money or it goes unused. They don't get to move it to the next year. These are special grants. So check with your UT Extension Service about grants for something you might need. Say, what do you have? What kind of monies do you have available? What kind of information can you help me with? Let's head to Franklin now. There's some important events coming up. Did you see that? It's a celebration of nations, and that's taking place in the city of Franklin. Well, the city manager for Franklin, Eric Stuckey, is an award-winning city manager, and he does things the right way. We have a news story coming up for him, but before that, if you have got a daughter or a son, this story is for you. In the city of Goodlettsville, coming up on February 9th, save the date. The tickets are open now for the Mother and Son Night of Fun. The Mother and Son Night of Fun, that's February 9th. And they have the Daddy-Daughter Banquet, the Daddy-Daughter Dance. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, this is the sweetest thing. So the Mother and Son Night of Fun on February 9th and the Daddy-Daughter Dance. This is all taking place in Goodlettsville. If you want to get tickets and you want to be part of this event, it is a fundraiser, and it's at the City of Goodlettsville's Facebook page. All right. You can get all that information there. And if you can be a part of your children's life, I will tell you, it will be better than any gift you ever gave them. Better than any gift. Coming up, we're going to check in with Eric Stuckey and see what's coming up this week in Franklin, Tennessee.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
This holiday season, the largest lantern festival in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. Witness more than 1,000 handcrafted Chinese lanterns featuring brand new designs, including towering mythical beasts, a life-sized Santa's workshop, and a 100-foot-long dragon. Welcome back to Zoolumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
That is live from the Kangaroo Kickabout. That's what goes on. You can be right in there amongst the kangaroos and Kangaroo Kickabout. If you have a Nashville Zoo membership, you can go as many times as you want. You can walk there that's another way to get in shape. You can walk around and see Zoolumination. We got in over 5,000 steps just to go see Zoolumination. And all of the folks were there. My gang of gaggle of girls, we all went and had such a good time. It was a blast. A bunch of adults. Now, they tried to get me on that zip line. I got right up into the thing, and then I saw the people screaming in from the zip line, and I said, see ya. Not for me. But if that's for you, that's part of the experience of Zoolumination. You get to zip line right across those beautiful lights. It's fantastic. But if you don't get there before February 4th, you are going to miss out. Well, like I said, there are all sorts of monies that are available for folks. If you are looking for making improvements at your farm, or maybe you just have a rural property, maybe you have an acre and a half and you want to do some growing, maybe you want to learn how to preserve or can, UT Extension Service has some grants available right now.
The cotton harvest at the UT Ag Research Center in Milan used to take several people 3 or 4 weeks. This year, one person picked all 200 acres in 4 days. They rolled through the fields in this new 6-row harvester, purchased this year with grant funds.
All of a sudden now I send one person to the field. The others can go harvest beans, we can plant wheat, we can do other things that we've always had to push off till we got finished with cotton. So it has fundamentally changed how we harvest cotton at Milan.
Other UT Ag Research Centers like Highland Rim and Springfield also got new combines and tractors this past year with grant money. They also had faster, more efficient harvest.
We have a very good presence in our row crop research that's going on and have had for a while. But with this more modern, better research combine and plot planter and plot drill and forage harvester, it just opens the door even wider to increase that output that we have in row crop.
UT Ag Research secured nearly $104 million in grants in fiscal 2023, a 228% increase over the previous year. $50 million came from ARP, the American Rescue Plan, also called the COVID-19 stimulus package, money distributed by the federal government to the states. UT's Institute of Agriculture operates 10 ag research centers statewide, including this beautiful farmland in Spring Hill. Each center gets a portion of the ARP funding, with that money going for equipment, buildings, and research projects.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime investment. Talking about ARP funding that will truly transform ag research. Our faculty's ability to conduct real-life solution type of research, but also for experiential learning for our students.
Other examples of ARP funds in action: the new robotic milking unit at the Little River Dairy Farm in Blount County. The new equipment helps cows produce more milk.
And we've already seen a 15-pound per day increase in our female cows that are running through that system compared to a traditional parlor setup.
The new year for UT Ag Research looks encouraging. Here directors come together in Spring Hill with some discussion about future use of ARP and other grants. Some money is already spent and some still to be used in 2024 and coming years. This is Charles Denny reporting.
Hello, Franklin. It's Monday. I'm Eric Stuckey, your city administrator, and it must be time for the top 3 things you need to know this week. We are going to talk about what's happened this year and what's coming up in the year ahead, especially as it relates to capital investment projects, infrastructure work, parks that we're working on across the city. I have with us Jonathan Marston. Jonathan is our Assistant Director of Engineering, and Jonathan works especially with city projects that help invest in important infrastructure going on across the city. Let's talk about a couple things that got done this past year that we're really proud of and are really benefiting the community.
One of the major things we're really proud of is finally have Franklin Road done, open, it's complete. We also have, we bid out the Bundle Bridge project, which was actually 4 small projects into one larger bid contract. And one of those smaller projects is complete now. It's the West Main Bridge widening. So we actually have a sidewalk to be able to cross that small creek and at West Main and West Main Branch. We're currently working on the Harlesdale Trail project, and it's actually going quite well at the Harlesdale Park with the bridge across the Harpeth River. So it's going very well.
All right, another big one that is really largely complete, we're just putting the finishing touches on, is our largest project ever, which is the water reclamation plant upgrade and expansion. That's moving from 12 million gallons a day capacity up to 16 million gallons a day, and really enhancing our treatment capability, going from already being one of the best in the state to really the very, very best in terms of the quality of what we do in treating that wastewater and what goes back into our reuse system or into the Harpeth River. So that is nearly complete and fully functional as it is today. So, okay, let's look ahead. What's coming up that will really be important projects that we will bid or start construction on in 2024?
Well, we just opened bids for Jordan Road, so we'll actually award those bids toward the end of January, and we'll start construction on the widening of Jordan Road, and that's from Aspen Grove to roughly Mallory Lane. So we'll look forward to getting that project started and hopefully complete by the end of next year. It's a short project, but a much needed project. It's a good cut through for folks out there in Cool Springs area. We'll be bidding out McEwen Phase 4 early next year. And we'll also be working on...
So what's McEwen Phase 4? That goes from where to where?
It goes from the roundabout out at Cool Springs Boulevard and Oxford Glen Drive all the way to Wilson Pike, and that'll be widening from 2 lanes to 4 lanes median divided.
So that'll really take that country road and turn it into a fully functional, more urban road, kind of like what you see going into Franklin from that area. All right, so some other things that are going on, other big projects.
We'll be bidding out Southeast Park early next year, and that'll be a multi-year project. But to get those Phase 1 of that park, but Phase 1 includes an inclusive playground, 5 multi-purpose parks, a maintenance and office facility for the Parks Department. So quite a large project for us. That'll be bidding out sometime next year as well, early next year.
Awesome. And then we, of course, still have Bicentennial Park going on. Right. We'll also bid later in the year Liberty Park. There's lots of stuff going on as we continue to invest in quality of life elements in our community, roadways, parks, and those important projects. Anything else you want to add, Jonathan?
We'll be wrapping up the Bundle Bridge projects as well next year. That includes a couple of rehabilitations in the Cool Springs area of the bridge across Baker's Bridge in the interstate and the Mallory Lane Bridge right at Jordan Road. We'll be fixing some of the bumps at the end of the roads that people feel, so we'll be rehabbing those. We'll be replacing the culvert at Spencer Creek at roadway as well. That's part of that.
Lots of projects. We never stop working on these things to improve. Our team works diligently to deliver these projects that help you connect and transportation and parks and different facilities that we have in the community as well. So great work. Keep it up. And we look forward to a very productive 24 as we close out 23. Hope you have a great Christmas, great New Year's, and we'll see you soon.
Bubba, really don't think. Yeah. I can't. Yeah, good job. You tried it.
You guys, it's so hard for me to go out on my own, and I just came out to Walmart and I just thought, I'm gonna do this, right? And it took me a really long time to put my groceries from the cart into the car, and this lady just screamed at me and she said, take as long as you can. And anyway, I don't know why I did this, but I just went out there and I just yelled back. I said, I have cancer. I'm doing the best I can. Oh my gosh, I need to calm down. And here I'm still in the parking spot. I better move. Oh, you guys, people are so mean. People need to learn how to be nice.
That hit me yesterday like a ton of bricks. We get so caught up in our busy. That young, beautiful woman is stage 4 terminal melanoma cancer. That's what she is dealing with on a day-to-day. And we never know what someone is dealing with. We never know. And so we encourage you that if you are out and about, be nice to people, be nice to each other, and share some love, And yeah, she is so right. Be nice. It doesn't take that much energy to be nice. And honest to goodness, what is 5 minutes? You waste more than that scrolling on social media. And that's right, Shelley, kindness cost us nothing. And that it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And I said, I want to share that young woman, because you look at her and you think she's gorgeous and she's just got everything going for her. And she has days just like we're all given. And people are going through so much, and our kindness we will never regret our kindness. Never regret our kindness. Not ever. Elizabeth shares, Zoo Illumination, such a beautiful time. The displays were incredible, and they are. They are. Well, I'm going to give you a little clip from my friend Dave Atkins. He's got some brand new projects coming out this year. I just love him so much, and a little bluegrass goes a long way for us. I'm going to share that now. Dave Atkins, follow him everywhere you possibly can, because the highway is not his home. But I tell you what, on the stages of bluegrass, like the Station Inn in Nashville, you'll find Dave Atkins on a regular basis. So find out where he is and go see him. Go see him and get his music and download it wherever you are. Be safe, everybody. Be kind. And remember, you are loved. And don't forget, our very special shelter today on Waggin Tales Wednesday is Lifehouse in Mt Juliet.
We are home, we are family, we are things to do and place to see. Mom and pops, local grown, small business Saturdays. We are Main Street, Main Street, Main Street. We are your Main Street today.